So anytime we have a big vision or a big goal, that's just the first part of it. That's bringing that up, having the courage to actually say, I want this thing. I desire this thing. This is what I'm going after. That alone is hugely courageous. I can't tell you how many people I get on a call with and we're talking about their business. They're like, I want help. I want some support in growing my coaching business. And I say, okay, like let's talk about this in like real terms. What is it that you're looking to build? What is the vision for the business? What is the income goal? And they freeze up. And they go into this place where they can't even name or claim what they really want because that is scary on its own. So you might actually be there after last week, after, taking in the embodiment piece, doing some of the visioning work around what this embodied soulful CEO looks like. You might be at the place of like, I don't even know. Like, I'm blanking around this. Or you might be at the place where you can see it, but then all of a sudden, all of these fears and blocks start coming up around why it can't happen for you, why it's not the right time, all of these pieces. And that's why we're talking about what we're talking about today, because when we bring up our goals, the next level goals, next level vision, next level version of ourselves, it is so natural for there to be the blocks that come up in that are standing in between where you are now and where you would be. Because the truth is, if you didn't have any blocks, if you were totally clear, you would be on your path to that and you'd probably be close to that already. So the thing that's standing in between you, where you are now and where you want to go, are the fears, are the limiting beliefs, are the things like, I fear being seen, I fear showing up, I fear criticism, I fear rejection. These are some of the manifestations that fear can express as. And so what today we're going to talk about is why this happens, because when you can understand like what's actually going on, we don't have to meet fear with resistance or avoidance. Those are two strategies that don't tend to work. Instead, we can meet fear and we can embrace it and we can actually work with it. And I'm going to give you a practice to do that so that we can move through it in a way that feels easeful, in a way that it might not be easy, but we're not fighting the entire time. Like, oh, I know I need to do this, but I don't want to, and it feels tough. And like, I'm just going to like muscle my way through this. That's not fun. So how do we move through it, like kind of linking arms almost with fear and being like, I get you. I get why you're here. I get that you're trying to help. And we're going to do this anyways.